Welcome to the middle school level chemistry class since we taught by Pranav, which is me. Here's my name, Pranav Kadia. In this lesson, we're just going to be learning about the basics, the fundamentals that you learn basically in almost all sciences. And keep in mind that chemistry does not just involve chemistry, it involves physics, math, and all sorts of sciences. Because science requires like other sciences in order to work out. Okay, so let's just start off with the basics. Okay, so what is matter? Matter is anything that has mass, volume, and has particles, protons, neutrons, electrons. And here's a model, and has particles in constant motion. Here's a misunderstanding, which is people confuse mass with weight. Now, mass and weight are different things because mass is the amount of um, matter in something. Okay. Now, there's a formula for weight, which is weight equals to mass times gravitational force. So that's not gonna be the same because it's being multiplied by the gravitational force. Okay. Okay, let's go on then. Now, there are three states of matter. There is solid, liquid, and gas, and each have different properties. Now, solid has a fixed shape and a volume. As you can see, it's all connected properly. And liquid, on the other hand, it has a fixed volume, yes, but the shape depends on the container. See, it's spreading out to the container. See that? Okay. And then lastly, gas doesn't have a fixed volume, and it fills the container. It's more spread apart, the container. Now, in solid, the forces of attraction. The forces of attraction in solid is very strong, and what I mean by that is the attraction between the particles. See, they're all connected very well. And then, as you go on, liquid, the force of attraction becomes a little weaker. And for gas, it's counted as zero, as because it's spread apart. And okay, now particle motion. Now in solid, the particles are actually vibrating. Okay, as I said, in all matter, they have to have a particle that's in constant motion. And then for liquid, it vibrates more and it also translates, and moves around. Okay, and for gas, the particles vibrate and translate much faster than a liquid. Changes in mass, changes in state. Now, solid to liquid is called as melting, and liquid to solid is called freezing, and liquid to gas is known as evaporation, and gas to liquid is condensation. And most likely you have heard these terms when learning the water cycle: condensation, evaporation, transit, precipitation, all those stuff, right? And then solid to gas is known as sublimation. An example for solid to gas would be dry ice, and gas to solid is deposition. And to top it off, this is the last part of our lesson for today. Okay, so temperature. What is temperature exactly? Temperature is used to measure the, like, we are not really sure about, like, for example, um, there's this ice and there's this hot chunk of, let's say, magma or something. Um, we use temperature to measure how hot or how cold something is. Okay, and the wide known unit, or the SI unit for temperature, is Kelvin. And here's the formula for Kelvin. Kelvin is equal to 273.15 plus Celsius. Now, most likely, when you hear temperature, you always think of Celsius or Fahrenheit. And um, but when you get to higher levels, you should make sure that you use Kelvin. Well, I mean, it depends on the unit they're asking for. but people prefer Kelvin, I believe so. And if you would like to convert the Celsius and Fahrenheit, here's the formulas. Okay, and thank you for listening. I believe that's it. Um, do well. I hope I good results. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.